Hey guys, what's up? This is Alexei Borov. This is going to be my deck profile for my rank 10 deck. It's pretty much just spams rank 10 XYZs like these guys down here. I'll get into what they are and how they work later. But a quick card count is 3 Malefic Cyber End Dragon, 3 Night Express Knight, 3 Exodius the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, 3 the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. You can probably bring that down to 2 or 1 if you want. 2 Tragodia, 2 of the Tricky, 3 Spell Striker, Regeki, Mind Control, 3 Galaxy Queen's Light, 1 Soul Charge, 3 Terraforming, 3 Forbidden Lance, 3 Mound of the Bound Creator, 3 XYZ Reborn, and 3 Metal Reflect Slime. So let's get into what the cards actually do and some combos you could throw up. So first is Malefic Cyber End Dragon. You can special summon him from your hand by throwing this guy from your extra deck to the graveyard. So there's really no cost, to be perfectly honest. If there is no field spell, this guy's destroyed. So keep that in mind. He has 4,000 attack, and that's about it. You can only have one of them on the field at a time. Next is Night Express Knight. And what he can do is he's a level 10. You could normal summon him, but with no tributes, but his attack becomes 0, which is perfectly fine because he's just fodder for overlaying. Next is Exodius, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, and what he does is you can special summon him by returning all monsters from your graveyard to your deck, and that's pretty much all you need to know about him. He's a level 10. The Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode, he's a level 10 that you can normal summon by attributing 3 monsters from your side of the field or 3 monsters from your opponent's side of the field. If you summon it by attributing monsters from your opponent's side of the field, it gets summoned to your opponent's side of the field, and you get it back in a turn. Pretty fun. Next is Tragodia. If you take battle damage, just special summon it, kind of like a Gores, level 10. The Tricky, you can discard a card to special summon it. And Spell Striker, you can banish a spell card from your graveyard to special summon it. And the reason these guys are not level 10, I will explain momentarily. Regeki, everyone knows, destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Mind Control, take your opponent's monster. You can't attack or tribute, but nah, you don't do that anyway. Galaxy Queen's Light. Now this is a very important and amazing card. What this card does is you can target a face-up level 7 or higher monster you control. The levels of all other face-up monsters you currently control become the level of that monster until the end phase. So let's say you have a Malefic Cyber End Dragon on the field, and you special summon a Tricky and special summon a Spell Striker. What you could do is activate Galaxy Queen's Light and target the Malefic Cyber End Dragon, and everything else becomes level 10. It's an amazing card. Soul Charge, pretty obvious. Terraforming, get one of these guys to your hand. Forbidden Lance, I use it it's an awesome card, stop like Regekis and shit. Mound of a Bound Creator, I'll get to that in a second because that's important. XYZ Reborn, it's like Call of the Haunted, but it attaches a material to it. Metal Reflect Slime, it's a trap card. When you activate it, you summon this card as a level 10 monster in defense position. 0 attack, 3000 defense. So Mound of the Bound Creator. What its effect is, level 10 or higher monsters on the field cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. If a level 10 or higher monster on the field destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, the player who controlled the destroyed monster takes 1000 damage, and the other effect doesn't matter. So, level 10 or higher monsters can't be targeted, and that's also by your effects. So you have to be careful. That example I gave before wouldn't exactly work out, because Galaxy Queen's Light, you have to target it, and level 10 can't be targeted. So it'd be a good idea to maybe, let me think here, it'd probably be a good idea to activate Mound of the Bound Creator after you use Galaxy Queen's Light, just in case that opportunity arises, you would know. Because if you activate the field spell, you summon a bunch of monsters, and you want to activate Galaxy Queen's Light, and it won't work because it can't be targeted. So, next, voice crack. Next is the extra deck, which is 3 Cyber End Dragon. The only purpose for this card is to summon the Malefic version. 3 I call him fucking Optimus Prime. He has a big ass name. What he does, his name is Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer, if you want to actually put it in your deck. But what he does is, once per turn, you can detach one material from this card, destroy all spell and trap cards your opponent controls. Your opponent cannot activate spell and trap cards in response to this effect. And he has 5,000 fucking about that. The next is the Sky Palace Sky Palace, you'll find it. What this card does is you can attach one XYZ material from this card, then target one card your opponent controls, destroy that target, and if you do, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. You can only use this effect once per turn. He requires 2 level 10 monsters, and he has 3,400 attack. I should have mentioned that the previous monster, Optimus Prime here, requires 3 level 10 monsters. Next is the Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Superior Dora. What he does, he requires 2 level 10 monsters, and once per turn, during either player's turn, you can detach one material from this card, then target one face-up monster on the field. This turn, it is unaffected by other card effects. You could use it on itself, which is nice. It becomes unaffected by card effects. The only way to destroy it would essentially be by battle, which is really hard and annoying. The last one requires 2 level 10s. It's Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. Pretty self-explanatory, requires 2 level 10 monsters, and once per turn you can attach one material from this card to inflict 2,000 damage to your opponent. Alright, if you have any questions, just let me know. See you guys later.